All right, so we've talked about a lot of things throughout all of the videos in this course. We've gone from looking at the assets, the asset framework, some of those common features that we can use across our assets. We've talked about how we can do some digital asset management using our organizational options, so folders, restrictions, metadata that we can add, as well as the specialized way we can do doc types and content structures. Okay. We've also looked at some of the new features, like the way we're doing search or page fragments. And of course, we've come into being able to use things like forms and then set up the business process with workflow and staging. Okay. So all of this from top to bottom would need to be set up in tandem. You would need to decide as a group, as a team, as a company, how you want to provide the best review process for both your content team, your marketing team, as well as your users. Okay. So we can use things like workflow and staging to work together so that when you're creating those page fragments, those structures, those templates, you can go in and make sure that they're reviewed appropriately. They can either be on staging or they can just be set for a review process. And you can also set up some automated publishing. Okay. So you can determine what is best for you. So this process from top to bottom might look like content creation, going through a review process, being reviewed, being copy edited, and being published and available to the platform. And from there, we can go ahead and place it on a page and then make sure that even the pages go through workflow in order to be prepped for staging publication. And then finally, there can be the publish to live where it is accessible to your users. Okay. So keep all of these things in mind as you're working out your own content business requirements. Just remember that setting up this entire business review process is essential to making sure you have that polish, to make sure that your users have the best experience possible, they get the information they need, and it looks good. Okay? So we can make sure that we have our content created and reviewed using these processes. We can have our pages and the content on them reviewed through these processes as well. We can automate where each of these pieces of content publish using things like the asset publisher. And we can make sure to provide that consistent and nice looking design using things like our templates as well as our fragments. Okay. So remember all these features as you continue on your own content creation journey. Thanks for sticking around. I hope this was helpful and we'll see you in the next deep dive course.